boom, boom, boom. Robert Pattinson is gonna be Batman.
I mean, I got no comment, man.
Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the... We got another round of News Blitz for you guys today.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and just get started. You want to take off the first note?
Batwoman. God. Everybody's ripping on this girl for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys haven't
It's
seen the
70,000 dislikes. Well, we're talking about Batwoman, the DC TV show from the Arrowverse.
Yeah, they
So
just
CW.
released the first trailer.
With Ruby Rose.
Yeah. Which is no disrespect to Ruby Rose or anything. I like Ruby Rose. I think she's cool.
And to women either.
Yeah, nothing
it's not about women.
Yeah, we're not saying we approve of what's happening, because I think most of it's just trolls. You know, the internet has its trolls, so they just went on a disliking spree.
They went on a Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
well,
basically, yeah.
Yeah, most of the complaints about it though, it has to be with they're trying to empower women, but at the same time, the way they're doing it is kind of right on the nose, and that's not how it should be.
Yeah, and
it should be more of the action that the woman takes towards the situation. And if you see the trailer, you know there's parts where, the Batsuit's already going, and they said, I think it's the son of Lucius Fox. He's like, the suit's already perfect, and she comes out with saying, "Oh, it'll be perfect once it fits a woman." But it's like, man, come on, man.
I think it's nothing to do that we have no issue with it being a woman. We like that they're going with the lesbian storyline, just like in the comics.
Yeah,
but
which it wasn't it wasn't the case at the beginning of the comic.
They kind of just transitioned that, but it's just the direction they're taking it, right? Like nobody likes somebody that's stating their purpose all the time, right?
Yeah.
That's like Superman saying, "I'm gonna save the world." He keeps saying, "I'm gonna save the world. Today I'm gonna save the world," right? Well, just based off of the trailer, you're getting that I'm a lesbian vibe. I'm a hero. I don't need man. It's kind of like pushing it down your throat, which I don't think they needed that for Batwoman. I think if they would have just made a Batwoman show, people would have watched it.
Exactly.
Because people like the Batwoman character, but the writers are just using this sort of movement that they got started with Captain Marvel, and so now those trolls that were attacking Captain Marvel found a new victim, and literally it's what happens. So
and it sucks because it does have to do with the writing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, then again,
we'll see. I mean,
we'll have to see.
We'll just have to see how the show ends up.
It could be a great show.
Yeah. All right, Carlos.
Yeah.
You want to take the next one, man?
Tom and Jerry. They're doing a live action Tom and Jerry movie, which I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how the animation is gonna go for this.
Well, we go Sonic wise.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully, I mean, it can't be bad. It's a freaking cat and mouse, right?
It's it can't be Lion King animation where it's so serious.
It can't, because they do some crazy stuff to each other.
They have to go Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes back in action vibe.
Well, the crazy thing about Tom and Jerry is that they don't talk.
Yeah.
And that's how the whole animated show went by. They didn't say a word. All they did was sounds.
They're gonna do a Pikachu thing, dude.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
They're gonna put
you think they're gonna talk?
Reynolds.
No, well, Michael C. Peña got casted.
As who though?
We don't know yet, but we know
he
got
gonna be
casted.
the little mouse.
I don't have, man.
The little
hopefully, because it'd be really
cool. You know what I'm talking about? The little mouse with the hat?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, man,
yeah.
I don't know. But
I don't know.
I was literally just watching Tom and Jerry at work the other day. We were playing it for the little kids, and they were still into it, and it was just crazy to see that. So
I mean, it's a classic.
It's just.
I love the cartoon, so we'll just have to wait and see.
I hope the animation just goes with, like you said, all the crazy stuff, like the hammering, and then the little freaking.
Yeah, they basically kill each other, but they don't die. That's the thing. So I don't know how they're gonna pull that off, but.
And how they're gonna make that PG? There's a lot of violence in there. Nowadays, anything is like.
I know, there was even episodes where Tom's smoking cigars and stuff. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll just have to wait and see. And hopefully they'll start releasing more. I mean, they're already announcing casting, so I'm pretty sure we'll start getting some concept art.
Some concept art.
So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah. All right, next one, Falcon and Winter Soldier just announced their season slate's gonna be 6 episodes long. I think the episodes are going to be an hour and a half, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Slated 2020?
Slated 2020, November-ish, I think. Or
somewhere around there.
But very high production value, apparently. That's going to be the same type of production value you see in the movies. which is why there's only 6 episodes, but they're an hour and a half long.
They're like Sherlock.
Yeah, so
Sherlock.
yeah, kind of like Sherlock quality. Hopefully, you know,
that's good though. I feel like that's great for the story because
Yeah.
there's not much filling in, and they just go straight to the thing, go straight to the main story.
They haven't announced whether or
We
not
don't
it's
know
going
what
to
it
be released all at once, or we're going to get weekly episodes or bi-weekly episodes.
I would imagine it would be best if they did bi-weekly episodes.
I mean, they're an hour and a half
Yeah.
for it to be released at one point. You know,
I mean, if they
for one
release it
thing-
all at once,
Yeah,
I'd
it'd be
love
great.
it.
Everybody's gonna binge watch it, but it's gonna be done like that.
Yeah,
you know,
it'd be great.
everybody's.
But I feel the same
Yeah.
way. It should be released.
I think that
But
would
we
be-
don't even know if the title's gonna be Falcon.
No, they're already
Soldier.
saying that it might change, so who knows?
So.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure they can come up with a better title.
It'd be
I think
like-
they just called it Falcon and Winter Soldier because they didn't want to spoil Endgame.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be something like Captain America or something.
man, that'd be
because
cool.
he's basically the new Captain America. We'll
Yeah.
see.
And we do know that all these shows take place after Endgame.
Yeah, it's all going to be
Yeah.
after Endgame.
News Blitz.
Next one that we got is Mortal Kombat. So James Wan he'd been developing this movie, I think, for a couple of years now, 4 years.
Yeah.
So he's finally got some traction. They're starting pre-production in Australia this year, actually next month, I think. They're already doing filming for locations, like, you know, photography for locations and where to film. And I mean, I think there's no
Locations,
casting announcement yet.
No, but man, James Wan's directing this
Yeah.
movie, and I mean, what he did with Aquaman with the Trench Warriors, I can imagine how he's
Yeah.
gonna.
I just wonder what route they're gonna take. Like, are they gonna go all out tournament right away, or are they gonna go individuals and create? Because you know how James Wan goes into his own universes all the
Yeah.
time. You know, and it's just like, I mean, the first movie, they could start off with the tournament right away, or they could
Yeah,
introduce
nobody.
a
I
character.
don't think anybody will watch singular movies though.
No.
There's not a, so like
Yeah,
let's
that's what I'm
say James Wan can start a universe, but it needs to start with the tournament.
Yeah.
Then you establish these characters, you get people to like these characters. Like, okay, now I want to see an origin
Yeah.
movie for Sub-Zero,
Because
Scorpion.
it would be
Liu
nice just the title Scorpion.
Kang. Yeah,
Like, just Scorpion would be badass.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, they've done a couple Mortal Kombat movies.
yeah.
And
So it
they've
was a long
already-
time ago. I think the
yeah.
last one was like in 1993 or something
The Jet
like
Li
that.
was.
I was so
Yeah.
mad when Johnny Cage died, man.
Yeah.
I was like, come on,
But
man.
I mean, people are already like getting rumors going. Boss Logic's even done some fan castings already. He did Chris Pratt as Johnny Cage,
Yeah.
which is. Man, if you haven't seen that, it looks sick. Like
Bro, I
Chris
didn't
Pratt,
look at it.
yeah, Chris
I
Pratt would
don't
be the
know.
perfect Johnny Cage.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think
But I
there's
mean,
some.
it has some really good traction though. I'm
Yeah.
excited for this movie. Like I said, James Wan.
Man.
It's a visual artist.
That's our
Kills
golden.
it.
That's our golden boy right there.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I mean, there's definitely going to be some bigger casting announcements, especially because they're going to start filming this year, right? Some pre-production at least. So we'll definitely get some casting announcements. So keep an eye out for that.
That'd be nice.
News Blitz.
Next one, PlayStation production. So
Yeah.
Sony announced their own cinematic sort of
It's-
production company.
The future is now, man.
The future is now.
The
So
future is
basically,
now.
they're
It's like
pulling
their own
up-
Marvel.
Yeah, they're trying to create their own MCU, right?
We're-
Which is, to me, I mean, they have the money for it. I mean, I think, honestly, I'd rather them focus on that than screw up any other, like, all these stupid Spider-Man movies that they're making. Which now, I'm not as pissed because of the multiverse was just revealed. So
Yeah.
now I guess it makes sense for Morbius to exist without Spider-Man and Venom to exist without Spider-Man. But that's just a lazy-ass excuse. But besides the fact, like, this whole PlayStation Productions thing is, like,
It's great.
Sony's sort of IP games, their specific, their specific games to the PS4 and PS3 and stuff, were so badass. You had Uncharted, you had God of War, you had Last of Us,
A lot of
you
people
had
like Killzone.
Killzone, you had the Crash Bandicoot series. All those games were basically movies in their own, right? The way the stories were told.
Yeah.
Even some of the Call of Duty games with the story modes back in the day, they were still high quality. Battlefield, Metal Gear. Metal Gear is a big one too. So.
Yeah.
And they've been talking about doing a Metal
Yeah,
Gear song.
so just seeing that they finally, they're getting some movement, some traction as well. Like, okay, we started our own production company. We're just going to make the damn movies ourselves. We can't get these directors to stick with the script. Or, because Uncharted was supposed to be made a long time ago. Last of Us was supposed to be made a long time ago. But the problem is that they got into development hell because these writers and directors would get pissed when Sony wants to meddle with things, right?
Yeah.
So Sony said, F you guys, we're just going to do our own thing then.
Creative differences.
Yeah, we'll
right?
just the whole creative differences, which is always a big thing. It's like some person has a vision, and of course the company whose property you're making a movie out of is going to have a vision.
Yeah.
So why not they're just going to take
It's
control
just
there.
so many stubborn people.
Yeah. So
working
they
together.
just pulled a Marvel, right? They hit a whole Kevin Feige. He's like, let me just control all these properties. But I'm looking forward to. I'd love to see a God of War
It's gonna
movie.
be nice.
Last of Us movie would be awesome. Uncharted. I've been waiting for the Uncharted movie for the longest time.
Yeah.
Even I think Tom Holland is still attached to that movie. We'll see if that gets anywhere.
Well, they also said that the whole universe
and that the universe is gonna be. It's gonna be one shared universe, which I don't know how they're gonna work that in. We'll see how that.
Multiverse. Now that everybody's like multiverse, multiverse that.
It's gonna be like.
It could be the same thing.
Like
Wreck-It Ralph.
No, Stephen King. Like.
It's. Like, I guess they're aware.
There are a lot of video game movies. Like
I'm thinking about more like Wreck-It Ralph, where they kind of entered into their own, you know.
Yeah,
but I mean, it could be whatever, as long as you know it gets played out perfectly.
News Blitz.
Yeah. All right.
The big one.
So the big one, the one that we saved for the end, boom, 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 boom. Robert Pattinson is gonna be Batman.
I mean, I got no comment, man.
Well, look, I'm not gonna judge it. I've heard a lot of critics say that he's been really good in other films that he's done past Twilight. So I mean, I've never seen his movies. I can't talk anything besides Twilight, and I only saw like half a movie of that. So
no, I'm gonna say this: the dude can act. Don't use Twilight
as an excuse.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. Is they saw him, they're like, holy shit, Edward Cullen's gonna be the Bat. Jesus Christ.
There's just so many people that
I
was reading these comments and people were like, I saw Twilight. That's all I need to know.
No,
like that is just like
it was early in his career
you can't
too.
Live with that, man, and not just as a DC fan, but just in general. Like you can't live.
Yeah,
with
like
that.
people grow, people change. Look at like freaking Kirsten Stewart. Like she's a lesbian now. Well, now she's not anymore. I think.
From there on, I was reading like the people were like, man, when Chris Evans was casted as Captain America, people were freaking out. When Hugh Jackman was casted as Wolverine, they were like, he was too tall.
Well, Ben
and
Affleck.
Ben
Gal
Affleck,
Gadot.
Gal Gadot, all these people, and
it doesn't always work out.
No, because Jesse Eisenberg.
It doesn't.
Jesse Eisenberg. Even Ben Affleck though. Yeah. Okay, look, Ben Affleck was a good Batman. Yeah. 1, because his bat suit looked badass. 2, because he didn't say much. And 3, the fighting sequences, the choreography and all that. That's what made him good. And people are like, oh man, Ben Affleck. It's not Ben Affleck. It's the people that developed that Batman character. His Bruce Wayne was garbage. I don't care what anybody says. That Bruce Wayne sucks, dude.
Ben Affleck?
Yes,
I like his Bruce Wayne.
hate that Bruce Wayne.
You know, it reminded me of the animated series a lot. His gestures were like very similar to those of the animated series.
That was because that Bruce Wayne was all on Ben Affleck's shoulders, and Ben Affleck's a good actor, but I did not like that.
I liked it.
But his Batman was really good.
Well, people were freaked out about Michael Keaton being Batman.
Yeah, and he's a good Batman.
And everybody's like, Michael Keaton's my favorite.
Yeah.
Out of all the Batman, Michael Keaton's my favorite.
He did the whole I'm Batman, type thing. So like, he created like a whole trend now.
Val Kilmer, dude.
Val
Kilmer all the way.
I actually forgot Val Kilmer was Batman. Holy crap.
Dude, that was my favorite movie.
I remember George Clooney, but I can't remember Val Kilmer.
I didn't like George Clooney.
George Clooney was garbage. He had nipples on his suit.
That right there, he was already Batman.
Tell me why this, dude. Batman and Robin had nipples, but why didn't Batwoman have nipples, dude? She had the same suit as them, same movie, but her suit had no nipples. Why did the guys have to show their nipples?
That's messed up, right?
It's kind of weird.
We evaluate the way you guys make suits.
They were cold.
Yeah.
She wasn't cold.
It's the steroids. Too much protein, too much pre-workout, dude.
But we know for sure that Robert Pattinson has been casted.
Yeah.
People have asked him questions already about being Batman, and he's like, "I'm here to answer questions about this movie right now."
Which did really good. I think they were premiering it at the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah.
This past weekend, and it's an independent film, and they said he's a really good actor in that movie. So I have no doubt in my mind that he can provide the acting chops. I really hope. I need to see his Batman before I can say anything. I think he'd be a great Bruce Wayne. But I need to see his Batman.
He has the looks. I mean, after all the art,
I think he has the charm too, and like the seriousness, and like Bruce Wayne's not really an emotional person.
It just comes.
He's English too, right?
Yeah. He's an English actor, so we'll see.
Like
he's got a pretty terrible American accent, but hopefully he fixes it. We'll see, man.
I mean,
it
could have cost him.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I need to see. One, I want to see the suit.
Yeah, of course.
This is gonna be the
That's gonna determine whether or not he's his Batman. Because if he's in a crappy suit, people are already gonna hate him. And then if he's bad acting in a crappy suit, Jesus Christ, he just destroyed his career. Now you have crappy suit, good acting, we can make it. Christian Bale, right?
Yeah, Christian Bale.
He had a shitty suit. It wasn't always nice looking. Too much like
armor
going on.
Too much matte.
But he was a good Batman.
Yeah, he was a good
right?
Batman.
Now imagine if you had a dope suit like Ben Affleck and that acting. Holy crap!
I didn't like the Justice League suit though.
No, I didn't like that. His Batman vs Superman suit is top freaking
number one.
So Robert Pattinson, we believe in you, man. I think we're gonna
do.
give you the chance. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It's honestly gonna come down to the writers,
Matt Reeves,
to the costume designer, the Matt Reeves, who's already had good track record.
Yeah.
He did the Planet of the Apes movies, which are
he
awesome.
He did a good job with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Matt Reeves
I mean,
His
I believe
tones
him.
are perfect for
Yeah,
Batman.
exactly. I
For
think
for that Gotham
and
feel.
they're doing like the year one type Batman detective
Well, hopefully,
with Penguin
hopefully,
Catwoman.
and Catwoman.
And we'll see how that goes.
So
though.
we'll see how that goes.
Now we
man.
gotta get a penguin.
Yeah, I
No,
think
no,
Josh
Josh Gad.
Josh Gad,
Is
right?
it
Josh Gad?
confirmed? Is it
well,
confirmed?
this been hinting all over Twitter, man.
Yeah,
he
you-
even
well-
called out Robert Pattinson and
Yeah.
stuff.
I think Boss Logic even did a
Yeah,
drop of
I
him.
remember that one.
So
We'll see.
we'll just see, man. I think
Man,
people
I
need to
believe in
chill
you.
out. Like everybody, just calm down. Calma. I
These
think
suck-
just give
social
them, yeah,
workers.
let us get a concept art first to see what
can I
happens.
just get a trailer?
Yeah. Let us get a teaser
That's
trailer,
a
a teaser for the teaser.
I need a trailer already. Man.
let us
when
get
is this
a-
movie supposed to hit next year?
Next year.
2021, no.
Oh,
2 years.
That's right.
Let us get a plot synopsis
He's gonna
before
be-
we start throwing this dude under the bus.
By the time they make this movie, they're gonna have to consider him because he'll be too old to
Yeah.
be Batman. Like Ben Affleck, Jesus.
Jesus.
No,
Alright.
he's gonna be the youngest one to portray the character though.
But yeah, that's our news blitz, guys. Let us know what you think, specifically about Robert Pattinson. That's the main one. We're gonna do a separate video going more in depth on what we think the direction of the film should take and whether or not he'll be able to hold that
yeah.
movie on
That
his
mantle.
shoulders. But yeah, let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys next time.